Hello, everyone. Welcome to Live from Los Angeles. I'm your host, Dave, from Still Only 35 Cents, and this is live. We are live. I've just had the best day ever at Comic-Con Revolution. Here's the badge. Yes. So I don't think I'm going to go tomorrow. So if anyone wants a 3 days pass for Comic-Con Revolution tomorrow, Sunday, I think it's the 18th. Is the 18th? No, it's the 18th. If you want a ticket, let me know. Drop me a DM or on Instagram. Go to our Instagram page, and I'm more than happy to give this to somebody else who can enjoy the day because I had such a great time. Lots of dealers, some very cool books. I've got the biggest stack ever. Which I will probably distribute over the next few videos. But I wanted to give you a sense of the day, of the fun that was had at Comic-Con Revolution. Come across a new dealer that I hadn't met before, which is Joe Hester at Cali Coast Comics. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Went to the comic seller too. That was a good one. But the vast majority of my books came from Cali Coast Comics. And another dealer who I forget the name of, but I will remember it when I do the long form video. But wanted to say hello to everyone and keep up. We delayed the live stream because unfortunately I did a little detour today all the way over to one of the best comic book shops here in Los Angeles, recommended to me by John from Bronze and Modern Gods. And that is House of Secrets in Burbank. So drove all the way from the Comic-Con Revolution in Ontario, all the way over to Burbank, and then all the way back here to do the live stream, which is why it's delayed. So apologies to everyone who was waiting for it. We are going to do, I'm doing a couple of lives tomorrow. I'm doing one with Lettuce Comics and Nate from Hoyer, and joining Brian LCS. All great channels. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Head over there, check out Lettuce Comics, check out Hoyer Comics, and check out Brian LCS. But yeah, I'll be doing a live stream with them tomorrow morning, the Hangover Show. So I will be having a glass of wine this evening in preparation for the said hangover that I need to have tomorrow morning to do the live show with them. Probably with the same setup as you see here, but it's worked out okay this time. I need to sort of just track in on my face so that we get a bit more. I might show a couple of books. Well, we'll be a pretty brief live tonight. Just wanted to give you a sense of the con itself. Artist Alley was interesting, to say the least. There was Ron Lim, Mark Bagley, and Chris Backlow there. And Marv Wolfman was signing as well. So I'll do a long-form video on the whole con, give you a sense of what it was like. But went to Artist Alley. I was literally there at 10 o'clock. Ran straight to Artist Alley. And I got there. Mark Bagley's sketch list was done. Ron Lim's sketch list was done. Chris wasn't there. Was turning up at 12. But I think he was limited in terms of the sketches he was going to do. Oh, no, he was doing remarks only. He wasn't doing sketches. And the Marv Wolfman line was already out the door at the very beginning of it. So the whole Artist Alley thing today was a bit of a bust, but it's still fun to hang out. So I knocked that on the head. I think I'll be a bit more planned when I do Heroes Con in June. I already have booked my VIP with John Romita Jr., so that's locked in. So now I just have to think about the other creators that are going to be there and just which ones I'm going to really focus on. And which ones I'm going to do, because I've got a number of signed books already, but what I really want to do is get a few sketches. So yes, let's see who's here in the chat. Mr. Aiken is here, and yes, we are live on the same time zone. It's phenomenal. So you will see me tomorrow on the same time zone. So I thought I'd take advantage of that to do the live show with our friends Nate and Hagen. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a really interesting thing. I will be, I hope I won't be too hungover because I do plan on going out after this live stream. But yes, it's looking forward to and enjoying being on the same time zone. Speaking of being on the same time zone, I have had the opportunity today, once again, to bump into John from Bronze and Modern Gods. So we didn't get a chance to do too much digging around in the dealers' bins much because he came in slightly later than I did, and I had to head over to House of Secrets. But yeah, we are hopefully planning something else this weekend. So stay tuned to Bronze and Modern Gods. If you haven't subscribed by now, they just celebrated their 7,000 subscribers. So I think they're pretty safe. But if you haven't already, check out Bronze and Modern Gods. We had a lot of fun hanging out today. It's always good to see John. And yes, he's going to Comic Palooza next week. So he was telling me all about that. So maybe next year I might look to see if I can do that too, because that looks like a really fun event. So what else can I tell you about Comic-Con Revolution? We've covered Artist Alley. Books. I had a whale of a time. I literally was digging for 2 hours. There were so many dealers that had very, very good high-grade books. And as you can see from that stack, I got a little bit over eager. Didn't spend too much because it was all very well priced on the dealers that I went to. Some of the dealers had COVID eyes. They were very much still priced. There was one dealer in particular that I was my eyes watered when I saw the prices, and the number of people that went to look at the books and then walked off because they were sort of put off by the prices was pretty intense. And there was not much wriggle room. I'd say probably about 5 to 10% tops in terms of wiggle room. The dealers that I went to were doing deals, and one in particular had a whole bunch of high grade stuff. And I'll show a couple of these actually. I just want to go through these. So I'll give you, this is a good example. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man issue 28, one of the still only 35-cent copies that I need for the collection. So I'm going to pick up that. That was $10. This whole bin was 50% off. So basically, even before you started, you were 50% off. And then if you bought a stack, you would probably get an additional discount on top of that. I already have this copy, but it's beaten up. So this will be for $5. This will replace the copy that's in the collection. But it gives you a sense of the type of deals that were there. So that dealer's booth was reasonably busy, tucked away in the corner as you entered the entire con. So it was great to just literally, the first one I went to, and I literally spent 2 hours there. I will have a video with all of the books. So I didn't pick up everything I picked out, but got the best footage. So there'll be a great video coming just on that booth alone in terms of the books that came out of it. And there were some really cool items. One or two I won't show now. I'll save that for the video. There were a number of really high-grade books that I really honed in on and got a very, very good discount on, and some interesting ones too. So that'll give you an idea. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. I'll show these as well while I'm here. Let me just check through what I've got because I don't want to ruin the surprise on some of these. I will talk about that one though. Let me just pull some of these out for you. This one is a good example. No, that's the wrong stand. No, this is the right one. So this is off that stand. So this is John Carter, Warlord of Mars. I think it's Gil Kane cover. Yeah, Gil Kane cover. Gil Kane did a lot of this from the very start. $15, so $7.50 with a little bit more of a discount. So yeah, that was a good one to pick up. Not a still only 35 cents, but nice, beautiful Bronze Age book there. We have Cliff. Yes, Dave's at yet another con. It's good to see you, my friend. Here's to you. Well, we should do Cliff on cocktails and wine. So not that I'm drinking much. That's literally my first glass. So I'm just high on the event. It was such a great event. We have Mr. Rob Fatstack's Fun Series. I grabbed that issue the other day. Rob, was that this series? Or was it Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man? I would imagine it's John Carter, Warlord of Mars, because it is a great series. Very underrated, actually. So I'm looking forward to that. What else can I show you that would impress you? Just in terms of the level of pricing, I picked up a few of these, a few Marvels. Alex Ross from the old. This was the other dealer that I went to. $5 for that. I'm pretty stoked to get that classic series with all illustrated by Alex Ross. So that's good. Mark Jewelers of the John Carter for Mars, very good. I believe we're both talking about Peter Parker. So you have the Mark Jewelers of this, Cliff, and I'm assuming that Rob is talking about this. So that's good. But yeah, $5 for that. My still only 35-cent collection got big numbers this time around. They had all of some of the more rarer versions of the still only 35-cent books. So I was very happy to pick those up. Oh, those are all, these. I won't show you what these ones are. They're for another long form video. Oh my gosh. I did go a little bit crazy on some of them. I've forgotten half of these that I actually bought. Let me see if I can find something that will interest you. Yeah, okay, here we go. This one. Now, for those of you who know, it does have a little bit of wear on it, just the tiniest bit. But for $10, Miracle Man 15. Alan Moore, John Toddleburn, basically the most horrific issue that you've probably ever read. I'd urge you to try and find it. Great book. But yes, this was in there for $10. So I didn't have a reader of it, and so therefore this was a great pickup. I have a 9/8 signed by John Toddleburn himself. So this will round out the reader copy collection because this is such a brutal book. If you love the boys, this did all of that stuff before they came up with that. So fantastic. What else have we got to show you? I picked up a copy of Superman issue 1. So yes, this John Byrne classic, $5, as you can see here. So very happy to grab that. What else do we have? Won't show you that one just yet. Whole bunch of Spectacular Spider-Man. I've shown this before, so I can actually show you this one. For $15, a near mint copy of Captain Carrot and his Zoo Crew. Can't go wrong with Captain Carrot and his Zoo Crew with Superman on the front cover. I loved this book when I was a kid, so absolutely great to see it. Hot damn Miracle Man. Exactly. You don't find this in half-price bins very often, and you certainly don't find it in this good a quality. Literally, the only issue is just a little bit of colour rub on the staple here, or sort of wear on the staple. Not wear, just more, colour rub. So yeah, other than that, it's immaculate copy. So that one's good. Captain Carrot. I have bought one of these before. Again, this is in really good shape. Pick this up whenever I see it. This is DC Comics number 27, Superman and the Manhunter of Mars, with the first appearance of Mogul. So always picking this one up. This is, I think this one's an underrated key compared to 26, which is the first Teen Titans preview. So I always pick this one up. Love seeing that. We have Richard in the chat. Hello, Richard. Really good to see you, mate. Great to be on your time zone. Big Lion Cat. The cat is here. Hello, Big Lion Cat. Great to see you. So yeah, I just real struggle to pick out some of these books. Oh, I've got one. I'm going to share this as well tomorrow morning on the stream with Nate and Hagen. I think they'll appreciate this. And because I'm here, this is the perfect book. It's Team America #1. And it's near mint for $8, i.e. $4. I'll take that any day. So let's celebrate Team America. That is, I'm in awe of this book. And it was like this, and I didn't pick this one up. Eclipso #1 with the gem. I was like, I had to get those just for the simple fact that I don't see them very often. And this one I just had to get for $4. Richard, where are you? What? You are in California. Yes, that's correct. I'm in California. I will be here. I'm flying. Yeah, I'm still going to be in California. I'm here till mid next week and then fly back. Before I travel and jet off to Heroes in almost a month's time now. So yeah, looking forward to that. I should show you these. I might save that one for tomorrow. There's one I'm going to share with John tomorrow because I picked that one up. Oh, here's one for you that not many of you know about. I already have this copy, but again, this is looks like a higher grade. This is Quest Probe featuring the Hulk, issue 1, $5, $2.50. But the ones that you don't very often see, that I never see anyway, is Quest Probe #2 with Mysterio and featuring Spider-Man with Mysterio. Again, $5, decent looking copy. Happy to grab that. And then #3 in the Quest Probe series, Human Torch and The Thing. So another $2.50 book. Very happy to pick that up. So yeah, let me just see if there's anything else that we can sort of. Oh yeah, let's just for our mate Rob, who's in the chat. I got another John Carter Warlord of Mars, near mint, $15, $7.50. Thank you very much. We'll take that. And I got a slightly, this was $15, not $20. But yes, they got the wrong pricing, but they ended up giving me this for $10. So great to be able to pick that up. There you go. We'll give you a bit of show and tell there. So yeah, can't go wrong. As I say, they were very high grade books. I will be going and sharing more of the books tomorrow when I do the usual Merry Monday Mail Call show, which will be on at its usual time, maybe even a little bit earlier. Hopefully it doesn't clash with Cliff. But let's see what else we have. Good evening from Denmark, just passing through as I normally watch your show. It's great to see you. Welcome to the show. Richard, I will reach out to you offline. So thank you. What else do we have? Stop down in San Diego. I'll give you a guided tour of the shops. I wish I had time. It's great to see you. It's great to see you. Tales from my spinner rack. Again, if you haven't subscribed to Gary Sassaman's channel, head over there, give him a follow, give him a sub. It's a great channel, great historical content. I love it. Always inspires me to sort of think about what I'm going to do with my content. So, yes, good to see you, Gary. Thank you for joining. I don't think I'm going to be here for too much longer. I'm going to call it quits, I think. But I will be going through these books, more of these books tomorrow, and give you a bit of a sense of what else I picked up. I'm just trying to look through here now. And then I did also pick up a whole bunch of stuff that was at the storage lockers as well. I'll give you a glimpse of one of those. I managed to get this. It's a binder, sealed binder for the Marvel, the official handbook of the Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition, which I have a number of copies of, but I don't have these binders. So I thought getting one of these would be good. And who else do we have? Good to hear that. I don't know how to say your name. De Grata Testamente. So yes, it's good to see that you listen to his show too, because it is a great show. And I'll think. Oh, I will share one more book, and then we'll call it a day. I think for today. It's been we've done 20 odd minutes. So yeah, nice quick brief overview of the con. And as I say, if you are in the California area and can find your way down to either Newport Beach or Long Beach, there is a pass that someone can use. Otherwise, it will just get wasted. The last book of the day is going to be this Supervillain Team Up classic cover. This is issue 14. The reason why I picked this, and hopefully Mr. Aiken's still in the chat, John Byrne classic cover. So when I saw this for $10, that had to get eaten up. And it is in pretty good shape, as you can see. So again, can't get these high grade books usually in Australia. So I thought this was the perfect opportunity to grab as many as I could whilst I was here. And quite frankly, haven't spent that much. It's just more volume than it is actually cash. So yes, if you haven't, I thought it was a good con, and I will be definitely putting it on the calendar because there was a good smattering of dealers. I think the thing they suffer from is just that they don't have enough talent or creatives going there, which is bizarre. You would have thought there was a few more. But yeah, it's been a really fun time coming here and hanging out and seeing John and getting to spend some time with friends whilst I'm here as well. So it's been fabulous. So with that, I might call the show quits. But just wanted to say hi. I wanted to make sure I did the show. I wanted to make sure that you got to sort of see or get a sense of what Comic Con Revolution is like. So hope you enjoyed this show. There'll be more to come with more books. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. And with that, I hope you have a great evening. I'm planned to. I will see you all on the Hangover stream on Lettuce Comics channel, Hagen's channel, tomorrow morning. I think it's 6:30 a.m. here on the West Coast. I think on the East Coast is 9:30 a.m. So check out Lettuce Comics, check out his channel, and hopefully we'll see you on the live stream there. And then don't forget, we have the Merry Monday Mail Call show at its usual time tomorrow, right here in this room, and I will take you through what comic books I've managed to pick up whilst I've enjoyed my stay here in Los Angeles. So with that, take care of yourselves. It's been fun. I'm going to go out and have a drink with some friends, and I will see you tomorrow morning with some more comics, and I will see you very soon. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night.